Clark, your local Indianapolis realtor, and this is the Indianapolis Market Pulse. Today, we're going to get started out with just showing you guys what's going on with my newsletter. If you're watching this and you'd like to get on this newsletter, go ahead and send me your email address and I'll just pop you on it. Starts out with a little introduction, who I am, what's in it. There's a navigation video to show you how to navigate the newsletter. I go to the Indianapolis Market Insights with some weekly trends and my thoughts on it. Go to my November closings. You click on them, it'll actually take you to the listing as well. There's the picks that we pick out on the stream here, and then a list that I put together of houses that are 75 days plus on the market. Some Instagram reel tips and tricks. Update that I'm a property manager, a reminder, I guess. And then links to get connected with me. You can actually schedule a call with me here for your real estate needs. If you need to talk about anything, really, I can be there for you. All right, let me check, make sure that we are live on both channels. We are good. All right. I am short on time today, gotta be honest, so we're just gonna chop through these. Perfect. 1158 Birdsall Parkway, I guess. It's some land. 46208. It's readily available. That's good to know. I don't know how much it actually costs to get it hooked up. It always depends how far it is from the road. Not the road, but the sewer line, which is often in the road. I copied the whole address. I had to do that for the spreadsheets. It's further south than I thought it was going to be. You could build something pretty nice here. It'd be nice if it was on the south side of the road instead. Yeah, that's not yet for that area. Not yet. It's a condo. I'm going to look at this actually. I know there's some good ones here. I'm also going to be eating some M&Ms here and there. I have not eaten fully yet, so my blood sugar is low. Yeah, I know these are like, okay, that's why I was amazed to see it at this price. What does it look like? Like, what does it all need? Well, this is going to be an accept. This is going to be dependent on whether or not. Camera got disconnected. We'll wait a second. Cool, we're back up. This will depend on whether or not or how long you have to hold a property here. I don't know if it's going to have any details on the listing. Yeah, so you'd have to look into that further. But other than that, this is good. It's not going to cost that much to get this thing flipped, and you can sell it for 125. I guess we should check. Like, what's the difference between that one? Well, why does it keep doing this? I think we look more like this one than we do the other one, right? I guess they all look the same. This one's pretty basic. Let's check out if the other one looks any better. Does it have a different finish level or something? Because if it's just the finish level, that's no problem. I guess these also aren't ones that have sold. I'm tripping today. I'm not comping correctly. I'm still interested though. Because these haven't sold. This one is updated further. But the ones that have sold are more around like the 105 mark. Nothing's really topping. There's one at 110. That one's bigger. So you're at 105, but still, if you're buying this at 50 and you're putting 35 in it, I think you're doing okay, right? We'll save it. I think I need to make a calculator for us to do stuff like on stream to look at. I think that would make a lot more sense. Maybe I'll put that together. What are these names today? Anybody know what that is? Okay, that's a really good spot. It's in Bates. What's our lot look like? It's a corner lot. It's a small lot too. You don't have a curb. I don't think you're building a huge house here. What size are the houses here? Start low. I think we'd even be stretched to put that on our lot. That would fit. It was a good piece of land. Sorry, I need to write down these addresses, don't I? We'll go back for the other one too. I am gonna put this piece of land like on a side list. I'm not gonna put it on the main list. I think it's too much to look into, but we need to put down this address. Now I'm gonna be challenged to come back through here and actually update the information. This is more land. So lots of land going for sale now. Wonder where this one's at. That's an interesting trend. This is the same area. If I had to pick one of the two lots, it'd probably be this one, right? That sucks, though. Yeah, tear all that up. It's a better location, but another piece of land? This one's got a bunch of trees on it. I don't know about that one. Maybe for commercial. Yeah, it's commercial land. Alright, now let's get into the houses. Hold on. Oh no, it's tripping. Alright, let's check these out. Like plastic's a good sign. These pictures are blown out. Jeez. It's not the cemetery. What is that? Next. It's not a duplex, but it's got two doors. Why does it have two doors? That is so funky. This is a funky house. I like it. In Trafalgar? Oh, I didn't see that. Um, okay, let's broaden our horizons. What's out there in Trafalgar? There's potential to be had here. Not a lot. Where is Trafalgar? I gotta be honest. I don't know where Trafalgar is. Geez, straight south. Alright, let's go next. Another condo. It doesn't really need anything. I mean, it could use updated, but I don't think there's gonna be a lot of room in it. New floors, new paint. How far out on 10th is this? Oh wow, it's outside the circle. It's 3-1. 3-1-1. That was a ranch. The 4-bed. Don't know enough about the area, and it doesn't look like that great anyway. Cute house, but this porch is ugly. It needs updating too. The outside's really cute. I don't mind the layout either. Just got the kitchen kind of tucked back there. Laundry room behind it, little closet. Looks like there's a half bath right there. Maybe it was even a full. Yeah, this one's super clean. I don't know how far up the road it is. This isn't where I thought this was. There's stuff that happens over here, but most people don't enjoy it here. Investing wise. 3168 North Bancroft. Did it have solar panels? What was that? Oh no. Just messed up siding or shingles. It's pretty outdated. An AC unit is in the wall. Baseboard heat too. Sadlier, is that how you say that? This is cute. Could this be a rental? It's cheap, but I don't think it's that cheap. Sorry, I had an itch. It's a noser. I wonder if this is the one. Somebody texted me, I think, about this morning. I haven't got back to it, though. I don't think it is this one. I'm curious though. Alright, last ones. And my coffee too, it's just still piping hot. Went south. I don't mind where this is. This could be the one he was talking about. I don't know. Maybe it is. This is a lot bigger. I don't know, maybe that's not it. I don't really like that one all that much. This is nice. It's a little outdated, and I don't think there's going to be enough room in the price to get it up to par. Guess on ARV right now, highest 185. This is indie, right? I'm one of those people, like, if I misspell, I have to go further back in the word. $3,119. $189. That's close. Yeah, it's probably $189. You'd have to get that a little cheaper, which isn't like a bad thing. Maybe we looked at this one yesterday, right? I don't remember if I looked at this one on stream or not. It'd obviously be a good house hack, no matter what. That's not very expensive. Yeah, wow. What's that? It's a 3-1. You're probably twos. I definitely remember looking at this one. I just don't remember if it was on stream or not. It doesn't have the room count on here. It's a little disappointing. Let's see if it does here for some reason. That happens sometimes. No. Well, let's look at the pictures and see if we can't discern how many beds and baths it is. Maybe they are one. Looks like they're just one. Okay. Changes up the rent situation a little bit. Where is it? Denny Street's there. There's a one. That looks like half of a duplex. I'm just going to use rentometer for this one. I do remember they have like wet basements though. We're going to say 700. Be a good house hack. Definitely want a client to go buy this one. A little house hack client. This would be a good one. I just want to zoom out real quick. Make sure I remember where it's at. Because it's like, it's in Grace Tuxedo, but it's on the far east side of it where it's like almost on Sherman. Yeah. It's got potential. This is really nice. I don't mind this. I'm going so slow through these though. Need to speed up. Got a meeting at 11. It's on Google Meet, fortunately. This is not helping out my cause. No info here. I didn't think it was going to be that high anyway. It's on Washington, but that's still inside the circle. Washington leads into 40. Okay. Could be a good Airbnb potentially. I like it. I don't think it's going to work for a flip. Yeah. Kind of capped out there. Another grant. Looks like they flipped it. It didn't really bother to touch the outside. And I don't really like the LVP job they did. The trim's still muffed up. It's not a bad duplex. Window units. Yeah, I haven't seen any vents. There's a furnace. No, it looks like they did just do the outside. The inside was probably done pretty recently. Can't tell. I mean, no. It kind of looked like it had been stripped, but not really. This doesn't look like it's too bad. It's a little pricey. You didn't see the blue dot, but I scoped out Grand Ave. Kind of look like 3 units, no? Or 3 bedrooms. Okay, so they're 2 different parcels. Probably. I don't know if these were 2 or 3 bedrooms though. Gonna make me click back through these photos, or it's hard to distinguish. Okay, I see 1, 2, and there could be one behind. Do you think that one's behind? There's 1, 2. Might just be 2. Three beds are doing well, but 2 beds don't look to be as prevalent here. There's a 2-bed at 12, and that looks smaller. I know this one. It'd be tough to say. I wouldn't be saying that you could get 12 for both sides. There was a half bath on the bottom, right? And if there wasn't, you should make one. This says 13. Maybe you could do 12 on each side. How much work do I think it needed? I'd have to put it into the calculator, but let's say 25 aside to be safe. 50K, 230. It'd be right at 1%. It's not in an area that I'd be wanting to make the play on it that with that thin of a margin. I'd want to get this cheaper. I mean, it depends what it actually needs. Also, what is next door? It's just a trailer. That's a big turnoff. But we'll save this one. I think that's got some good potential. It's Washington, 4502. This is also another multifamily property. I need to put the address down. Didn't we just save another one that I didn't put on here too? I'm doing a great job today, huh? This is a triplex. Yowza. Stick somebody in this thing tomorrow. It's all in Washington. It's interesting. What are other triplexes like over here? Well, I guess this will show us. Multifamily. And it might not be zoned properly either. It's not. Okay, so it is on Washington. It's going to be more pricey, but I think these are probably all duplexes. Oh, that kind of looks like a triplex too. That's a duplex. 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 So I don't think we have to worry about the ARV. I'd have to do some more digging to find you the true ARV, but it's going to be higher than these. You know, we've got duplexes at 195. We're probably going to be all right. So this is interesting for sure. Does it say how big the units are? Doesn't say anything about that. Let's assume that they're all 1 bedrooms. Assume the worst. Not that having 1 bedrooms is bad or anything. We might be stuck using that. Even if it is 600, which I think it's probably larger than it, this is really close to 1%. Again, kind of same area type situation, but this is a save again. Filling out the duplex list today. Greenfield, Grant Street. It's nice. The rent's going to be close there, but it's not going to be that. Franklin, homes there can have high property values. Does this one need help? It looks pretty updated. Mitchner Ave. I think we looked at that one yesterday. This one's in Shelby. I remember looking at this one too with the EXP sign. Condo. Look at the photos real quick. Could use some slight updating. I don't think we can't put the kitchen anywhere to help out that layout, unless this is. No, it's in the left. If that was in the back right corner. I don't know where the kitchen is. Is it that room? If it's here, I'd get rid of this wall. But looking here, I guess that could be the back. I don't think it is though. That's probably the back. Oh, the kitchen's at the front? Okay. Pretty big rooms. Ah, it's got a basement. This is actually really nice. No, that's not what we wanted. Yeah, and that happens when you're already clicking, but something else popped up. That's what I have to deal with every time I load this website. It's not that bad. Dang, does it test my patience. Oh well. Next, it's a townhouse. There's another duplex. I think this is the one I've been by. What did he end up listing it at? Oh wow, he cleaned it up a little bit too. He did staging. I actually took photos of this place. I think it's really nice. It's not in the best location, but it's in a good spot. They cleaned up the basements a little bit too. We just need to paint the outside. Ooh, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work at that number. I remember running it there. $200, and I think they're either 2 or 3 bedrooms. They 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you can just see the rents here. See the difference in, we were just looking here and then going here. It's just a little worse off in like this pocket in particular, in between Linwood and Gladstone. So yeah, I would expect to get about that. So we don't have any interior photos there. There's a 1 bed for 800. See, this is on the other side though. It is pretty nice, but Linwood here is a major road. Like that, we just have a smaller block to deal with. There's 925. They're a tad nicer. You could say 1,000, but I know they're not going to go much lower than 200. So I'll put it on a side list just to remind myself to be looking at it. because I do think if this sits here for a little bit, the seller will come down. And I have a feeling it might sit there for a second. Starhaven Court. Finished. Old Smith Valley. I think this got relisted. This is a pretty solid area if you're not familiar. Doesn't need terrible updates. I don't think this one's going to be worth much more than 205. It's only a 3-1, 900 square feet. I'm just going to skip on it. Beach Grove home. Looks like it needs updating. Oh, no, it's pretty nice. The outside's just a little ugly. Nice job. Oh, those looked like the same size from that perspective. I was so confused. Well done. Ohio Street. I think this is going to be done. Yeah. Don't know where this is at. I was just confused by the name of the street name. This is an Avon Ave. Little tiny home. Wow. That's awesome. That's a very unsuspecting home. I'm going by this house later today with owner occupants, but I don't know what it looks like on the inside. That's open concept for sure. This one's back. Now it's just commercial. It was residential earlier. This is pretty cool. There's this big storage warehouse on it. Wow, this is cool. It needs updating. I'm glad I came back. This is really cool. Basement unfinished too. I'm interested. That's tough, man. That's never fun when that happens. These houses do look a lot similar, though. 1962, 1955. So that neighborhood's like 10 years newer. When was this built? Ah, this is later, too. I'm just gonna go ahead and say probably not. Railhead. Let's look. I'm getting cozy. I'm not 100% sure the camera can see me here, though. I'll see when the stream catches up. That's cute. Personality court. Do all the houses here have to have like great personalities? This one's okay. tell me that Personality Court's got some bangers on it. Personality Court does not have many bangers on it. Okay, looks like you can still see me on camera. That's nice. I think we might have looked at that one yesterday. Where the heck is this? New builds are great right now, though. If you're an owner occupant looking, there's often going to be rate buy downs from the builder. Nope. That one yesterday. Geist Valley. I don't think there's probably the room in that. It's in Westfield. It's a townhome. It's another one in Franklin. Show me another duplex. Show me a banging expensive duplex. Martinsville. My forearm hurts from clicking so much. Nice piece of land. Looks like the floors need redone in the kitchen. Other places in the house too. It's got really great solid wood. It's got some water damage in it. Probably because they redid that bathroom themselves or something. It's a weird little cube on the wall. Monkey bars in the bed. Needs a little bit of work. Jesus. It's a 441. Stop zooming out. 3.2 and smaller. Jesus. Quit it. This isn't fair. Hasn't been listed. I don't know. Not willing to take a risk on that one. That doesn't need terribly much. Maybe there's more data for us on this one in Greenfield. No more data. Definitely not as strong as the last one, at least. At least that last one had potential. Plainfield. I don't know, looks done to me. Cornelius Ave. Let's look at these photos before we get all caught up. Very ornate. Very ornate. Is this gonna be... Oh, those haven't sold though. I mean, I know it's in a good spot. Wait, are we this one? Yeah. 411, 1,200 square feet. Did I have a basement? Yeah, it has a basement. So you could be about 2,200 square feet depending on how that basement looks. What was the sales price? $325? Let's narrow it down. There aren't a lot of 4 bedrooms in the area, so let's make sure we're only seeing the ones that are available or are here. You got, it's a 411, about the same square footage, but it looks bigger than us and it has a garage. I don't think we have a garage. It says garage, yes, too. Okay, well, that's nice. But it does look bigger. I don't think that has a finished basement. That's less than... That's a big old house. Think I'm just trying to stretch to make something happen on this one. Don't think it's gonna be there. That's your one maybe comp, and it's a couple blocks over. It's a way different style house. Not a strong comp. Selling land to build that house. Huh. Wonder if this is like the other one that I've seen like this and we're the same builder, because the flow didn't make sense. Floating vanity. I like that. This is cute. It would make a good Airbnb. What is it? The 2-bedroom? 3-bedroom. 2-bath. It's small though, right? Am I wrong there too? We don't get the square footage information. Sorry, I just saw from Chick Fixtures. Okay. Chic, I guess is that word. Jeez. I don't know. Give me more info, please. Okay, we're 1,100. This has 4 bedrooms, so this is wrong. It looks like a new build to me. I feel like maybe it's just new framing. It very well might just be new framing. But for a 3-bed, it's definitely gonna help us out here. What's the sales price? I think this would make a good Airbnb. And after a couple of years, after you get it paid down, you can just put a long-term tenant in there instead. Well, we could baby math this. That's what I'm gonna call it. You could do like 1.5 times the rent rate. Gotta find a similar house though. You gotta think we're probably one of those 2,000 ones, to be honest. I guess those houses are way bigger. They're 2,000 square feet. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, maybe we're not. Let's call it worst case. We gotta be more than that. What about these? Are these? Yeah. Let's go 1,400 times 1.5. What's that? Oh, dang. That's still not nearly high enough. Never mind. Don't use this as an Airbnb. Don't listen to me. Well, listen to me, just not on that one. I gotta run the numbers sometimes. I'm always curious about Thorntown. I believe it. I believe the price. I almost spilled my coffee on that one. It just didn't look like. I know it's going to be nice on the inside, but the house just didn't look like the list price. Honestly, this is a pretty big house for this price. And it's brick. It's a super nice house. No investment potential, but we're in Brownsburg. It's always got potential. Nope. Alright, we're getting towards the end. This is a cool house. Why is just the garage highlighted? It's funny. Noblesville. Greenfield. It's in Fall Creek. It's nice. It's a nice owner-occupant home. I'd expect it to be like 425, so. Should we find a cool home for today? I think we should. Why is this the front photo? What type of house are we looking at? I feel like we're looking at a big rectangle. Oh. Hold on a minute. Okay, this is not the house I thought it was. He needs help, but $400,000. You're gonna expect a little bit more of a return on this. Yeah, that's crazy. Crestview Ave. Could use some personalization touch-ups. Duplex. 460. It's a duplex? I was getting 1,900 a side. This would be a nice house hack. Still a hefty down payment, even if you're putting 3.5% down on this. What is that? Let's say 3% down. I think it's 5% on multifamily. Is that what they did? Or maybe FHA is always lower. We'll do 3.5%. 3.5% down. That's still $16,000. It is really ready though. It probably would be a nice Airbnb. I want to go back. Big barn or big garage always has me interested. Don't like the pool. This is neat. I'll look at this. This might even be our cool house for the day. Might be. I'm curious about the rents though. I know it's $500,000, but I'm curious what it is over here. It's in Fountain Square. It's still not going to work for a midterm, is it? They were both midterms. It's kind of close. I think this is a good one. Even as an investment. I don't know how many beds and baths it is though. Is it just? Oh wait, it's just one side. I'm tripping. I calculated that as a duplex. Roughing a buy down. Weekly, this is our cool one, but it's not an investment. Never mind. It could come close, but it's not going to be anywhere near. I don't think so. We'll come back and look at it when we're at the end. Run the AirDNA numbers, but maybe we'll find another cool one too. What time do we have? We've got 15 minutes. Need to wrap her up. This looks cute. Cute, unassuming house. Hey, this is cool. And maybe we'll make this our other cool house. Still got a couple more properties to click through. Maybe there's something cooler that could go on instead of one of those last two that we've done. Whew, that's really cool too. That's sick. Dare we just look at a couple cool houses? I think we dare. These are cool houses. That was the last one too. I won't take a break. I don't have time for it, but I'll take some coffee real quick. And we are going to need to fly through this. But I don't have like the bed bath information. Let's do this. Selected. Please tell me it's not 7. Okay, it's only 6. Cool. We really need the Bed Bath information. So super quickly, we're going to go into these and pull the Bed Bath information. Man, my brain just had a fart. It's still doing it. Where is this info? Is it supposed to be like right here? Man. I just want to know how many beds and baths it has. This sucks. First floor, open concept between the guest room and the kitchen, master suite with walk-in shower, balcony, primary suite, office, and first and second floor, full finished basement, spacious great room, whole house. I can't see how many beds and baths though. Okay, we're just going to wing all of them without that today. Unfortunately, that's just how this one's going to have to go. We'll try to get through this pretty quick too. But awesome. Let's get started on it. Good morning, neighbors. I am Julius Clark, your local Indianapolis realtor. And in this portion of the show, we're going to go through a couple of properties today. We've got 6 of them. 3 of them are cool properties that I couldn't pass up, and then we've got 3 investment type properties. We'll get started with this one at 2115 Broadway Street in Indianapolis. Didn't have the bed bath counts on the listing today or the square footage or anything, so we're just winging it, looking at the photos. But this one is $950,000. It's pretty neat too. Shoot. I think I'm gonna have to restart this. We missed one. No. Okay, we're restarting this section. Where's the last one? What happened? Hold on. Alright, we're going to restart. I have very little time to get through this. What time is it? I have 10 minutes. Alright, we're going to do this so fast. Good morning, neighbors. I'm Julius Clark, your local Indianapolis realtor, and in this portion of the pulse, we're checking out now today 7 properties. I've only got 10 minutes to go through this, so we're going to do it super fast. No bed, bath counts or anything. They weren't on the listings today anyway for some reason, but we're starting out with 1434 North Parker Ave. It's $1.3 million, and this thing looks dope. Look at this facade. It's all brick, super tall, glass all over the sides. I was getting ready to wrap up stream, but this was the last one. This is like a cool greenhouse vibe they've got going. Loving the architectural style on the inside of the home as well. Looks like concrete floors even. So those are super durable. They're going to look however they're going to look, and they're going to be there. Does that thing... Oh my gosh, the picture frame moves over. You've got a hidden bookcase TV. That's awesome. Got a long table in there. But this kitchen is really where it's at. That hood that goes all the way outside like that, it's just hanging there. This thing is really cool. Yeah, like I said, I only got 10 minutes to get through this. Oh, got a whole chef-style kitchen in here. I love this. It's not just hanging there. It's got some stilts on there. This is gorgeous. I wonder if this was a workspace or something. This is huge. This is huge. I don't know who lived here or what they did or anything, but this is an awesome house. I'm happy to add this thing to my list. This thing's so cool. It's got an upstairs loft too. Like, these walls are interesting because the ceiling ends. So there's a patio up on like a 3rd floor too. It looks like there's like a gap in the middle of the house. Oh, okay, I see. So there is a gap that runs like in the middle of the house. That's so cool. So we were seeing on the outside that says like a greenhouse is just this walkway, and there's a courtyard. I've never seen anything like that in Indianapolis. That's super cool. On to the next one, 2115 Broadway Street. Another like just cool looking house architecturally. I didn't even click through all the photos yet on this one. It is a little basic on the inside. It has the doggy gate or child gate already. Got the open concept. You got almost full height cabinets. It's a good hood as well. That marble has nice veining. Really nice fireplace. Looks like there's a sauna, or is this an elevator? There's an elevator in the home. Nice mud room. Child gate at the top too. There was a full bath there. Looked like it had Jack and Jill style maybe even. Elevator up top. This is great stuff. Full balcony, washer, dryer. Is that a closet? It's a huge wardrobe room. This is the basement. Okay. Basement's just got closets galore. Looks like an in-law suite. A small pool in the back. That's a pretty cool house. All right, still got more to cover. On to the next. This is a condo that I think might work for an Airbnb as well, but I picked it out for the fact that it just looks cool. I think it's pretty neat. Yeah. This looks super clean in here. You don't often see this with a condo. Unfortunately, it's a little dirty during picture time, but it's okay. Had some walls that still needed some paint. I'm really loving this entertainment light above. And got that fireplace right there in there too. Having the kitchen in the corner there gives it a pretty neat and unique feel. Really makes it feel like the heart of the house. Another mud room, half bath downstairs. This one also has a balcony. I do also love the floors throughout this whole thing. That's some pretty interesting marbling on the kitchen countertop there. Workout area in the basement. Nice finished basement. This is a really cool bathroom, I guess, when your guests are over. Cool shower. Again, that balcony. Another great shower. Just great finishes all throughout. It almost looks like two separate units. It actually is. Oh, yeah, because the condo. Yeah. So one has the top, one has the bottom, maybe? That's kind of cool. All right. Next is an investment property. This one is a triplex. I think I already have the rents pulled up and the rentometer here. Nope. I think that's a different address, is it not? Yeah. Okay, we're going to do rentometer numbers and just subtract a little bit for the fact that it's a triplex. I think we're going to just assume that they're all 1-1 units, although we don't know, I don't believe. Yeah, so we don't know what size the units are, so we're going to assume 1-1. And now we're going to look for our rent down here. Let's just say 850. I think that's a nice fair round number. Let's multiply 850 by 3. It's 2550. That's some pretty good numbers coming out of this thing. Shoot, so if you could get away with... Wow, numbers just escaped me. Wow. 15 plus 50, so it's like 65 if you could renovate this thing for under 65, and it doesn't look like it really needs much work at all. So I'm not sure if you need plumbing or something. Is that shower just torn out? I don't think that wall's supposed to be like... No, it's glossy. Okay, yeah. I don't think you really need to do much to this thing at all. I'm interested in this one for sure. Rents I think are going to be pretty solid. It's pretty turnkey. Easy enough. Grant Ave, this one I do think needs more work. We're going to look at it super quick. You just saw there the rents were about $1,300 here for this style. That was already loaded up into Rentometer. It's pretty nice, but you do still need some work on the inside. I skipped over these pictures, but there's some holes in the ceiling where it looks like they were working on some plumbing or electrical. That's pretty much the gist of it. It doesn't look to have AC. Let's see. Yeah, it probably doesn't have AC either. But at 180, maybe you get it a little bit lower than that, knowing that you need to be under like 260 all in. it's a good bet. I always like the duplexes. I think you need to negotiate the price on this one. I do believe this one is 2 separate parcels as well, so keep that in mind. 4 minutes left and 2 more houses to go through. We got another duplex on Denny Street. I don't remember if I looked at this one on stream or not yesterday, so we're pulling it back up. Pull up the rents on it. I don't remember the size of the units. Let's look. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. So nothing crazy going on with this one, but it is going to be turnkey upon closing. So that's always great. 780 is the number that we're getting from Rentometer. If we use that 780 and multiply it by 2, we're getting 1560. It's pretty close, so you'd have to negotiate down on this one as well. But it is turnkey. Both units are going to end up looking like this unit, and this unit is perfectly fine. It's actually really great. You might even get higher on rent there, but I'm not going to go much higher than the number that we identified. Last property, we've got a condo. I always skip over the condos, but we got this one for $50K, and I think the ARV is $125. Let's look at the inside. See, cosmetics, lipstick on a pig, as they say. New floors, new walls, new bathroom, maybe new kitchen. You could get that done for less than 50. Then you bought it for 50, put 50 into it, and you make 25. So I see that. You have to also put in the commissions and stuff in there, but I don't think it's actually going to cost you 50 to fix this thing up. It's pretty small. I think it was like only 800 and something square feet, so that should be pretty easy to do. All right, I got to go running off to my meeting. I'm going to send out the newsletter real quick. If you have not gotten onto the newsletter, go back to the beginning of the stream for this day, and you can check out how I've outlined the newsletter and what's going to be included in it. I'm going to send that out right now.